What should marketing actually look like for a realtor? Well, it definitely doesn't look like this. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what I do for my clients to make sure they have the most creative and personal marketing in their market. We're going to look at a few different realtors and show you exactly what marketing should look like for anyone in this industry and what goes into creating this type of marketing. Without further ado, let's get juiced. Like most things, you have to start with a foundation, and the foundation for this strategy encompasses three areas: your website, your Facebook page, and your Google page. For most businesses in general, the majority of your time and the majority of your marketing dollars should be going into these platforms. Everywhere else is secondary. Any advertising you do for your business is going to lead your potential customer or client at minimum to at least one of those places. So these areas have precedence. I'll also mention that to be competitive today, you need all three. That means hiring a company just for SEO isn't enough. Hiring a company to just do your social media, it's not going to cut it. You need a multifaceted approach. All right, with that framework in mind, let's look at what marketing should look like for a realtor. This can be a tough industry to stand out in because it's extremely saturated. If we're following our roadmap, our first stop is the website. We're looking at three areas on the website: photos, videos, and copy. Real estate is one of those industries where many realtors actually don't have a website because they have their agent page on their broker's website. You could do that, but I advise against solely relying on that. And I strongly recommend, if you're a realtor, you build your own website or have someone build it for you. Those agent pages have a couple of sentences about you and a headshot that typically doesn't get updated often, neither of which is ideal when you're trying to build your brand with personal creative content. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume you have a website and the website is bullet responsive, optimized properly, has effective call to actions, etc. So we aren't going to talk about any of those things. Since we know most agents only have a headshot on their website, maybe some stock photos of houses with for sale signs in front, the first thing we're going to do is inundate our website with personalized photos. We want personal and professional here. Photos of you with some of your preferred partners, lenders, title companies, insurance agents, selfies with your clients at closing. We want family photos, photos of you and your kids, photos with you and your pets. We want photos of you doing things completely unrelated to real estate, so people get to know you before they've even talked to you. If you like hiking or being out on the water, have photos of that. If you like pickleball, have photos of you on the courts. Have photos of you at recognizable landmarks in your community. We want your brand to be synonymous with your service area. Some of these can be professional photos if you want, but they don't have to be. Your iPhone is more than enough. The next thing we want to do is make sure the website has videos. Videos are dynamic, engaging, the perfect way to capture someone's attention and keep them locked in on you and your website. I'd recommend a few specific videos for realtors: a hero video for the homepage, an about video for your about page, and that one is more so about you, not necessarily about real estate, and at least 3 testimonial videos from clients. I'd also have whoever's editing the video for you to create a video that's all B-roll from these other videos and have that as a video header on the homepage of your website. This is going to help grab people's attention when they first land on your website. The last part of your website we want to tweak to make it as personal as possible is the copy. And this is something that should be written by you or someone that knows your business's brand voice. I'm going to leave 2 samples on the screen. One is the homepage intro from a random realtor's website I found, and the other is a homepage intro from one of my realtor clients, Elizabeth. Imagine you've been referred to both of these realtors. You're reading these words on their website almost as if they're sitting across from you talking. Which one comes across as more personal? Do we even need to say which one is which? It's pretty obvious, right? Don't get lazy here thinking people won't read this. They'll read it, but only if you give them a reason to read it. Okay, so the website looks good. Let's talk Facebook. This is where we really get to flex our creative muscles. The last thing we want is for all of your posts to look like what most realtor posts look like. This property is under contract. This property is pending. There's nothing personal about that. It's just a humble brag, and most people don't care. Your Facebook strategy should include organic posts that build brand equity and ads to target new clients. This is a great strategy for most businesses. However, there's one caveat that is crucial to this strategy, specifically the ads. You don't want your ads to look like ads. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. We live in a world where everyone is constantly trying to sell us something, and we typically get on social media to veg out, see what other people are up to, not get pitched on why I should work with you. So if your ad looks like an ad, most people are going to scroll right past it. So how do you make your ad not look like an ad? Well, you don't make it about you, at least not at first. Make it about someone in your community that's doing something awesome. Shout out your favorite restaurant or another business. And a good old-fashioned selfie photo is all you need to make that ad blend right in with the Facebook newsfeed. Don't edit it, don't put any text on the photo, leave it as is. Imperfect is perfect. Now you might be asking yourself, how is talking about someone else going to bring me in a new client? I'll explain. It's extremely rare that a person sees your name or your business, whether that's an ad you did online, a billboard, and thinks of themselves, you know what, let me drop what I'm doing right now and call this person. It's rare for two reasons. Number one, they don't have an emotional connection to your business or you. You're just another realtor. And number two, it's got timing. You introduce yourself when they were going about their life and they weren't looking for you. And the mistake I see so many businesses make is they think their advertising is a one-call close. That couldn't be further from the truth. Instead of asking yourself, how can I use my marketing to get a new client? You should be asking yourself, how can I use my marketing to get a new fan? How can I endear myself to this person so when they need my services, I'm the first one they think of? And the way we do that is to be constantly top of mind with content that fosters some kind of emotional connection. The reason we need all of your ads to be community driven, creative, and personal is because that's the content people love. That's the content that makes people smile, gives them the warm fuzzies. And now they're associating all of those positive feelings with you and your brand. So we start with ads celebrating the community. Make it quirky, make it funny, make it something. And the goal here is not necessarily clients, it's just engagement. Because once they've engaged with you in your ad, now you can run retargeting ads so they're constantly seeing all of your awesome, creative, community-centric content on their newsfeed. And you want these ads to run constantly. Now, when they actually need a realtor and they're on their own time, they're ready to pick someone, the first person that comes to mind is that realtor from Facebook. That's good marketing. Okay, website check, Facebook check, let's talk Google page. This one's easy. We just want to deck out everything we can, starting with photos. You can also add videos here. In addition to all the personal and professional photos we've already talked about, you can also put your listing photos here. This is something that you should update every week or every 2 weeks. Make sure to add all applicable services as well as service areas. There's a product section that allows you to add visuals. Some realtors like to put their listings here. Sometimes a brokerage will put their agents here. I've seen people put actual services like buyer representation, investor services. Whatever you put here is personal preference. Just make sure it's filled out. Make a list of frequently asked questions, have questions tailored for buyers and sellers here, and post the answers accordingly. You can use something like ChatGPT to generate some FAQs, but make sure you're the one that's writing the answers. Hopefully you've been asking your clients for reviews, so you have a nice 5-star rating. And last, but certainly not least, make sure to constantly and consistently update Google posts. You can take the same post you put on Facebook and put it on Google, so now anyone searching for realtor or real estate agent near me can potentially see that post. I'd recommend a mix of personal and professional here, selfies with your clients at closings, you attending events in the community, specific stories about a recent deal you've closed in the face of maybe some kind of challenge, some of the more creative posts you put on Facebook. Anything goes here. There's so much we can do as long as we remember our goal is to make everything as personal and creative as possible, because that's what stands out and that's what marketing is all about. So let's recap. Your website needs to show who you are, not just what you do. Give it some life, give it some pizzazz. Your Facebook page needs to stop being a brag board, post community-centric content and content people actually want to engage with. And remember, your Google page is your first impression online. You wouldn't go on a first date with wrinkled clothes, bed hair, smelling like you just ran a marathon, I hope. So dress it up a bit. Here's the reality of the real estate industry. People don't choose the most qualified realtor. They choose the one they feel connected to, the one that feels familiar. The only way to build that kind of connection at scale is personal, creative marketing. That's what gets realtors noticed. If this helped, give it a like, share it with a realtor friend who needs a marketing intervention, and subscribe for more content to help you step up your marketing game. See you next time.